Okay, so in this video we are going to attempt to make a roof for this structure. First going to start off by making a tag for roof, and we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the outer lines of the second floor. And I'll be right back when I'm done. I'm just going to copy these, move them over, and work away from this model. All right, copied them all, or selected them all. Now I'm going to copy. So use the move command, hit control, and now I'm going to move it along the red axis. And now I have something to work with. Here's a little trick that I like to use in Sketchup. This has no plane to work with, so I just draw a diagonal and then I erase it. And now I can decide how my roof is going to look. I can try and stay with this shape, but I think that's a little too complex. So I'm going to simplify my life a little bit. Probably do a roof like this, and then have some projections coming out. So let me take a moment to decide. I'll be right back. All right, so I decided. I know you guys, with your assignment, you've already decided your roof. You've already drawn it in elevation, but being that I kind of created this on the fly, I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a roof like this. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to cover that, and let's try this. Cover this part right here. And then this will be something like this. And this will do the same. And why is it not? Oh, okay. So that happens in SketchUp, where you go to do something and it's like 500 miles down below. Just be aware of that. This little gap I don't have to worry about, so I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup. This, I think I'm going to do the same. Probably something like this. And let's do a little cleanup. So let's do this. All right. So now I have a roof, but I do not have any overhangs. But I do have a pretty decent roof. I'm pretty happy with this. So overhangs. I'm going to use the offset tool, the letter F, and offset 2 feet, 24 inches. Oops. I'll have to do a little cleanup for that. Offset. Do the same over here. 24. And I'm just going to go around and do that and clean everything up. So I'll be right back. I just realized that it might be helpful if I can show you some of my mistakes as well. So I like to leave this overhang just so I know where I started. And then I like to clean up as I go. So I don't have a whole lot of line work, and I'm not drafting messy. So let's do this, 24. And again, I'm just cleaning up right after. So I know, for my sake, for my sanity, when I'm doing this again, um, where things are, and it makes sense. These I can clean up. I don't need those. Again, the letter F. 24. Erase the letter E. Clean up a lot of this. Oh, and I can snap to this for using when I'm using the command, offset command. Jeez, I lost my train of thought. There we go. Clean, clean, clean. And you can see how messy this can get if you just decide to clean everything up afterwards. All right, so erase, 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 erase. Yeah, definitely clean up as you go. I need to extend this line. Oop. And I need to extend this line and this line. And this line. So these don't match up, which means I probably should adjust my roof. Erase, erase, and erase, erase. And what I want to do is I want to take this line. I want to take this line, copy this, M, Control, and I want to mirror this. -1. So I use the scale command, left click and hold, and pull this to mirror it, and type in -1. There you go. And now that is mirrored. And so now this roof is still not quite. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Okay. Let's try that again. Again, this is sometimes this is a process. The roof kind of does make itself when you let's use the protractor tool. Yep, you just draw 45-degree angles. So I'm going to have to adjust this as well. And I could do the same over here. Use the protractor tool. Or I don't even need to. There, done. So I let Sketchup do the work for me. All right. So I have a feeling I need to fix this and this. So let me go ahead and do that. Let's erase here, here, here. Now, this is a... There we go. Doesn't matter how long I make this line, I could just erase it. There we go. Erase, erase. And you see how the roof kind of just makes itself using 45-degree angles. Now, if I really wanted to, like, I can add, you know, a little slope to the front as well, make it look different. But I think I like this, the way this is going. And if I did want to, I would do the same process. 45, and then bam, done. All right, I'm still working in 2 dimensions, and I'm doing this on purpose so I can fix any corrections before I start getting vertical with this. And let me go ahead and fix this. I still need to do the overhang for this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am almost done. I did realize that this part of the house, the roof, is not going to quite match up to a point before this ridge. Because I want this ridge to slope this way. And this way. But it doesn't matter. I can make a roof that looks like this. And the ridge will still be there. And we'll go from there. So now I have all my 2-dimensional geometry. I can start getting vertical. Let me erase that because I don't need that. Now what I want to do is I need to know this height. And since I didn't decide beforehand, I have to decide now. And so I think I'm going to make this, let's say 7 feet. Let's see how that goes. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We'll find out. Do the same over here. On the blue axis, 7 feet. Okay. So now, the roof starts building itself. So I need to take this measurement, because if this is 7 feet, I need to subtract from this. And so let me take this measurement. And that was 1 foot 7 inches. So rather than subtract 1 foot, yeah, 1 foot 7 inches. So 7 feet, so 5 feet, 5 inches. There we go. And rather than typing that all over again, I'm going to just copy this. Because guess what? I can get lazy with it. Why not? It's my drawing. All right. Here we go. And now the roof is starting to build itself. There we go. I need to take this measurement and do the same. This can go up to 7 feet. Make sure that's on the green. There we go. Oops, that was incorrect. Erase. Let me project this line up. This is correct. There we go. All right, so now I need to measure this. Let's measure that. 2 feet. All right, so this is 7. I just need to bring that up to 5 feet. And again, I don't want to have to type in what this is, so I'm just going to make a copy. All right, so you may have noticed that this isn't filling up. And let's see. There we go. Just missing that one line to make it all work. All right, now I want to intersect faces with model. Right click, intersect faces with model. And there we go. We have a roof with an overhang. And I'm just doing a little cleanup. And what I want to do is right here, I want to show that there is a fascia. And so I'm going to use the offset tool and offset this 8 inches and draw a line, a continuous line. And so you'll notice how this switch, this extended edge, you'd want to see that with that pink line. So when you do this, I can pull this back 2 feet so I can show the overhang. Pretty snazzy, right? And I'm going to do the same over here. So let's get one more crack at it. 8 inches, extend the line to the edge. Same over here. Push pull that bad boy. 24. Good to go. This is a slope. Don't need to mess with that. Do the same here. 8 inches. erase, erase. And when you're drafting using Sketchup or any software, it's always best. Why did that not? To clean your work up. All right, so now my roof is done. So the roof is done. I realized I drew this on the second floor walls, so I have to change the tag that I'm on. Entity info, change it to roof, and I want to make this a component. And just call it roof, create, done, and that way I'm protected. And now down here, I can clean up the line work if I want. If you notice you're starting to lag, then yeah, you might want to do some cleanup with these lines down here. If you notice that you start erasing things, let me jump in here. You start erasing things and things start disappearing, like roofs and stuff, parts of the roof start disappearing, then you may not want to delete all the lines. I am going to leave this because I'm going to reference moving this from this point, and I'm going to copy the roof. And the reason why I'm copying the roof is if I need to make adjustments, I'm going to make adjustments out here rather than when it's chilling on top. So if I want to add materials, look at that. Perfect. I love it. So if I want to add materials, I can add materials here. Let's see. Go right here to materials. Let's see, we're at roofing. Here we go. And check it out. I'm done. Word to the wise, do not do this until your whole house is complete. Again, you might experience bogging down, but that's it. That's roof in a nutshell. You know, use the 45-degree angles. It builds itself. It really does. So, and I think I messed up a little bit right here, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. All right. So, got that figured out. Let me jump back in here. So I want to add a fascia all the way around the bottom. I haven't showed you the follow me tool, but I'm going to show you right now. This is bugging me. So let me. Faces. Okay. So to add a fascia, I need two-dimensional geometry, and I'm going to use the follow me tool. And so I'm going to come and make two-dimensional geometry. Let's come down. Since we did 8 inches, I'm just going to stick to that. So 2 inches, 8 inches, and let's just go 8 inches up. There we go. Because we did 8 inches right here. So now I'm going to use the Follow Me tool. The Follow Me tool is pretty useful. It's like the Push-Pull tool, but on steroids. And so let's go right here to Tools, Follow Me, and that really was not supposed to happen. Yeah, I don't know how that became. So just left click real quick and pull along the line work, and you can turn corners. You can rotate using the orbit on your mouse. This takes a lot of computing power to orbit, but you get the idea. And I'll stop right here. Move, copy, and restart the Follow Me tool. And just continue to go around. Tool, Follow Me, left click real quick. Oop. There we go. And this is what you want to see. You want to see this red line. So left click. So sometimes that happens. And then now I can go and continue. Oop. It wants me to go up. So you just have to be careful and don't let it force you to do things that you don't want it to do. And move. I'm going to fix this up later. Right now, I'm just going to continue. And one more, Follow Me. Left click real quick, just click and let go. And sometimes that happens. Undo. And try and get close to here when you do use the Follow Me tool. And you can see how quick it is. Oh, if you're going to orbit on the object, and since I have all kinds of things going, it's going to want to orbit everything. But if I put my cursor on the object and try and orbit, it'll only orbit around this object. So the whole roof. All right, again, move, control, select, move, control, and Follow Me. So Control Z. And I like showing this because, even I get frustrated with the program sometimes. It's three-dimensional software. It's not perfect, but it's what we got. And, for the most part, it works. It works. Just have to figure out how to work with it so you're not working against it. And this one I can just use the push-pull. We're just going right here. There we go. All right, how to fix this? Here we go. Extend the edge. And now I can push-pull. Voila. Trimmed. Extend the edge. Push-pull. Trim. Let me clean this line, extend the edge, push pull. So that didn't erase, but I can erase it. Let's clean this up, line, extend the edge, push pull. Didn't quite erase, but that's okay. All right, let me go ahead and pause this. I'll finish. All right, so I went ahead and did all the cleanup on my roof, and I installed the fascia, and I did it remotely. Check it out. It's all done on the house. Good to go. And I recommend practicing like this because, you know, doing everything right here, it can get confusing, it can get frustrating. I just saw a line that I don't want. Delete. There we go. But there you go. There's how you do roofs.